Hey guys, it's Daniel, Dan J, and today I'm going to be talking about why your grades aren't banging. Why your grades aren't banging. It's the start of a new term, start of a new year, and here we are back at it again. And yeah, I'm just going to give you 4 simple tips to boost those grades. So number 1 is plan your ideal day. So essentially, when you're thinking about how you're going to have the best day you possibly can, and therefore the most productive day that you possibly can, you need to think about what does your day look like when it's the most productive. So plan your ideal day. What time do you wake up? What do you do during your day? All of these things, obviously to a certain extent, you can't make it the most ideal day because you might have things to do. You might have classes to go to. You might have a job to do. Plan your ideal day. Just make sure it kind of fits with your life, unless you're willing to quit right now, which what are we studying for if we quit? But yeah, plan your ideal day around your standard day. Just plan it roughly, loosely. Just be like, at this time I'd wake up, then I'd do my classes this time, I'd exercise at this time, I'd do my studying at this time, eat at these times, and just have that down. And then when you have that, obviously you've put in your time blocks that are immovable, and now you know this is your ideal day. So what you're going to try and do is have that day as many times as you possibly can in 1 week. So the author of the 4-Hour Workweek said, life is made up of a bunch of Tuesdays. So you need to work out your ideal normal Tuesday, because if you have a bunch of amazing Tuesdays, you'll probably have an amazing life. And that's essentially the learning point of having an ideal day. And that moves me on to number 2. Stop the fake work. Okay, so a lot of people go into studying and they're like, I need to make a timetable, I need to start making this, I need to do this, put my systems in place, all of this stuff. And then it's eating into your study time. You've made 3 study plans in the last 3 weeks. You can't stick to it because you're not letting it marinate and you're doing too much. You're doing too much. So what you need to do is have one time and you're going to say, I'm going to make a study plan. That has nothing to do with studying. If you make a study plan and you're planning to study that day, you're still studying, because making a study plan is not studying. So stop doing the fake work. There's just certain tasks. Real work is the study. Fake work is planning the study, what you're going to study, like messaging your mate to study, or going on Instagram because you found a really good study thing, and then you end up just scrolling through Instagram, but you're like, oh, every 3 reels or every 3 TikToks I'm watching is a study one, so I'm doing the right thing. Nah, cut that. That's the fake work. The real work is getting that study time in, the deep focused work on what you need to do. And so now we're getting into the real study. We've done the planning, we've forgot the fake work, we're onto the real stuff. What we need to do is make studying a game. So how do we gamify our study? We can give ourselves rewards for getting to certain levels. We can see, seeing yourself get a question right can be a reward. You can just make doing your flashcards a game. There are a load of plugins on Anki that become a game. For example, if you do your Anki cards for long enough, there's a thing called Pokemanki. You basically just level up these random Pokemon in Anki based on how many flashcards you're doing. It's easy to set up, it's easy to do. That's gamifying your study. Another way is making a game with your friends, It could be like, answer this question, you get this, Just find simple methods, simple tasks that make your study more enjoyable. It doesn't necessarily have to be a game, it just has to be enjoyable. For example, when I used to bang pass med every day, I just like trying to get to a certain percentage. I'd be down, I'd be at like 1 for 5, and I'm like, I'm gonna go 6 for 10, like right now we're gonna do that. And that's just a game to me. I enjoyed studying because I thought about the end result as well. I was like, this is it, this is my training session. I think of myself as like Usain Bolt, LeBron James. We're in the training room right now, the exam is game day, and then we're waiting for the results. And that's the game, that's the grind, that's life. Last Chance U vibes. They should write a documentary on me studying pass med, because I would have made it intense, even though realistically some people don't really like revision, and when you look back on your revision you're like, it's just nice to be going towards a goal, nice to be having progress, I think. And then number 4, vary your study. A lot of people come to studying and they're like, right, today I'm going to tackle this one topic only, and this is all I'm going to cover today. And that can be, one, boring, two, it's shown that actually varying a little bit can be helpful for your brain. Maybe that's to do with your focus, maybe to do with you not being bored. So like doing a few questions on one topic and then covering another topic as well, and just getting the depth from both. I'm not saying flicking between them every few, like I used to just bang pass med questions all along, which actually really helps you at a base level if you're willing to study it. But I mean, like, oh, you study cardiology today, then you go to respiratory, then dermatology. Tomorrow you're doing a bit of cardiology again, and then you're doing surgery, and then you're going on to women's health, something like that. Just varying it up, switching it up, and that can be good for you. So yeah, those are my study tips. I've been your boy Dan J. Let me know down in the comments what you're studying for next. I think my next exam will probably be the MRCS, which is the Royal College of Surgeons exam. The first paper can be sat, I think, whenever. Some people recommend that you sit in your foundation years, so F1 or F2. I just have to look into that. Maybe I'll sit it next summer, or maybe just a bit into F2 as well. I think, because people say that once you're in the medical school frame of mind, you're still studying. I still do my flashcards every day just to keep up with it, just in case I need that knowledge, just in case one niche consultant comes out with some next question and I'll be like, I just saw that flashcard this morning. I'm prepped, I'm doing it. So we're grinding this year. Obviously uni's over, so the grind isn't as hard. I don't even do pass med anymore. So longest pass med break of my life since I started pass med. Like that's where we're at right now. But I will be back. Dan J will return, and as ever, it's been a pleasure. If you're new around here, hit that like button, subscribe, like the video if you like this video. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you're up to, and I'll talk to you in the next video.